Hey, what's up, beautiful souls? Happy Tuesday. I hope that your day and your week are getting off to a great start. And I hope this message finds you in a centered, loving place. Today, I wanted to talk about integrating lessons in our lives and why this to me is the most difficult and the most lost part of learning life lessons. Because so often when we have profound experiences or aha moments or psychedelic experiences, we learn lessons in these happenings, but often we don't integrate them. And what I mean by integrate is taking that lesson and shifting the way you live your life or the way you perceive life based on that lesson. It's to me, it's part of that knowledge application disconnect that so many of us have. We have all the information and all the answers in the world inside of us, and people that don't meditate and whatnot have answers from all possibilities in the palm of their hand with their phone. But when we have these experiences and come to these crossroads where life is trying to teach us a lesson for our evolution and our growth, we learn the lesson, but we don't take any steps to shift so we don't have to face that lesson again. And I think you're seeing that a lot. And especially in relationships, people go into a relationship and it doesn't work out, and life is trying to show you something through that other person, and the reflection of that other person's energy is trying to show you on areas that you need to address and things that you need to possibly pay attention to in your life. And we're like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, did you learn your lesson? Yeah, I learned my lesson. And the next partner that person has embodies those same lessons for them. And it's like, I thought you said you learned those lessons. And they probably did learn the lessons. Just because you learn doesn't mean you apply. And that's where the huge disconnect is. And as far as somebody that sits with plant medicines and whatnot, this is a huge thing for healing through different plant modalities. Is so often people have these profound epiphanies and come to realize that there's so much more to life than their five senses. And they have these huge moments of understanding, and then the experience ends. Now where are you at? Are you having somebody that is around you that can help you understand the integration process? Are you somebody that understands how important it is to integrate the process? And this is huge because a lot of people that have psychedelic experiences that have these profound aha, found the deeper meaning of life, come out of it and they don't know how to take that information and plug it into their new reality, and they go right back to their old reality. And oftentimes you'll see is it can cause psychosis. And if you don't have a sense of how to ground that information, it can leave you scatterbrained and really more lost than you went into the experience with. So the integration is so important. So to integrate these lessons, you got to first see the lesson, and then you have to take practical steps in your human reality and with your ego, your human experience, to shift towards whatever that lesson may be. So if your past relationship was toxic and it caused you a lot of heartache, you take those lessons and say, hey, I need to firm up my boundaries. Okay, there's the lesson. Well, how do I integrate it? I use my voice. I set my intent for the relationship. I tell my partner where exactly I stand, and I stand firm in it, because the universe is going to test whether you integrated that. So your next partner may push your boundaries or maybe even cross your boundaries. And if you revert back to your old way, you're going to allow that and say, oh, well, he's sorry, blah, blah, blah. And you fall into those repeated cycles. Instead, that next relationship, someone comes along and they cross your boundaries, you say, hey, I set my intent. These are my boundaries. You cross them. We're going to take a break. This is not for me. This is, I see you, universe. Not again. Not today, Satan. The joke is not today, Satan, right? So just, I hope this brings and plants seeds of how important the bridge of integration is, from the knowing to the application, because it is so important, and a lot of times it's the missing link in our evolution. So I love you guys. I hope this finds you in a loving place, and I hope it brings value to your life. And I just want you to know that you are enough, and you are capable of doing anything that you so choose to do in your life. So stop giving your power away. Stop giving the keys to your emotions to other people, and really step into your power. I love you guys. Have a magical day, and I'll see you very soon.